President Trump's romance of congressional Democrats strengthened on Wednesday as he attested a readiness to work with them on assess change, migration and framework. A portion of the best enactment at any point passed. It was done in a bipartisan way, Trump told a gathering of direct Republican and Democratic officials at the White House. Thus that is the thing that we will give a shot. Trump's sudden concentrate on coming to over the walkway has rattled Republicans, abandoning them to think about whether he will desert them this fall as he looks for authoritative achievements. The president just blended the pot advance on Wednesday, as he spoke finally about his enthusiasm for working with Democrats. At a certain point, Trump pledged that the wealthiest Americans would not get a tax break from the duty arranged for that is being drafted by congressional Republicans. The rich may even wind up paying more, he said. The rich won't be picking up at all with this arrangement, Trump said. We are searching for the working class and we are searching for occupations. The president likewise encouraged Congress to move rapidly to address the youthful undocumented migrants profiting from the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program, which he chose a week ago to end. We would prefer not to overlook DACA. It's as of now been a week and a half and individuals don't discuss it to such an extent, Trump said. The two articulations put Trump nearer in accordance with Democrats. The new powerful comes after Trump amazed the two sides of the walkway a week ago by hitting an arrangement with Democratic pioneers to broaden the country's acquiring limit, subsidize the legislature for 3 months and give $15 billion in help to casualties of Hurricane Harvey. From that point forward, Trump's newly discovered concentrate on bipartisanship has been evident in his timetable. The president feasted in the Blue Room of the White House Wednesday night with Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, DNY, and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, Democrat California, whom he now tenderly calls Throw-in Nancy. White House Squeeze Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders rejected worries that Speaker Paul Ryan, Republican Wisconsin, and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, won't be at the supper. You have the pioneer of the Republican Party sitting at the table, she told correspondents at her everyday squeeze preparation. She said the president's pundits and the news media are attempting to mutilate the president's goals. Ryan feasted secretly with Trump last Thursday. The Schumer-Pelosi supper was one of a few bipartisan gatherings the White House has organized. Trump had supper Tuesday night with a bipartisan gathering of representatives, expecting to win their help for assess change. The visitors included defenseless Democratic officeholders Joe Manchin, W. Virginia, Heidi Heitkamp, ND, and Joe Donnelly, Indiana, who all hail from states that Trump won in a year ago's decision. The president additionally flew with Heitkamp Keep Going Wednesday on Air Force One to an occasion in her home state, stopping his assessment design. Trump's suggestions to Democrats have made Republicans restless, in extensive part as a result of his unconventionality. Numerous in his own gathering are angered that he cut the monetary managed Schumer and Pelosi, dreading he undermined the GOP's use. Some theorize that the president could swing to the Democrats again in the winter to strike an arrangement on government spending and the obligation roof, or manufacture a fabulous deal on migration. It's likewise conceivable that Trump, who battled as a definitive moderator, is making an impression on Ryan and McConnell that he can go in an alternate course on the off chance that they can't convey real enactment to his work area. White House authorities made light of the idea Trump was shooting a notice shot at his GOP partners in Congress. "No, there's no kind of caution or flag that is being sent," said White House authoritative executive Mark Short. "We trust that we keep on having a decent working association with Speaker Ryan and Leader McConnell." Trump's counselors have given the bipartisan effort a role as a lesson learned after Trump and the GOP's fizzled push to nullify and supplant Obamacare, which they sought after without the assistance of Democrats. In any case, many are incredulous Trump will prevail with regards to charming the restriction party, generally in light of the fact that nobody knows whether he'll give them key concessions expected to secure their help. Regardless of the president's expense remarks Wednesday, the White House this spring proposed huge slices to the individual and corporate duty rates, and a reshuffling of exclusions that specialists said would profit the affluent. Most Democrats are sure to restrict such an arrangement. House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Kevin Brady, Republican Texas, said Republicans and organization authorities intend to discharge an agreement-imposed change structure on September 25. Trump and his group have additionally backpedaled and forward on whether they will request that financing for an outskirt divider be connected to a DACA charge, something Democrats have called a non-starter. Be that as it may, in one indication of the Democrats' developing clout, Trump accepted Pelosi's recommendation a week ago when she urged him to tweet a message of consolation to DACA beneficiaries. All things considered, Democrats won't not be occupied with conveying administrative triumphs for a Republican president whose endorsement appraisals presently sit in the mid-30s, particularly in front of a midterm decision year where they want to win back the House. There's additionally a lot of ill will on the two sides. Trump had been pursuing a seared-earth crusade against Democratic pioneers, naming Schumer crying Chuck after the best Democrat hammered his choice to flame James Comey as FBI executive. He has likewise called Schumer head comedian. I absolutely trust the Democrats don't constrain Nancy P. out. That would be terrible for the Republican Party, and please let crying Chuck stay. Trump tweeted this late spring after the gathering lost an uncommon House decision in Georgia. Democrats, thusly, have blamed Trump for prejudice, misogyny and manhandle of energy, with some in the gathering calling for him to be indicted. All things considered, there are motivations to imagine that deal-making amongst Trump and the Democrats is conceivable. Of the four congressional pioneers, the president maybe has the nearest association with Schumer. Both hail from the external wards of New York and know each other going back to Trump's a very long time in the land world. Amid his business profession, Trump principally made political gifts to Democrats. The White House looked to promise Republicans that the president stays on their side. Inquired as to whether the president sees Schumer and Pelosi on break-even with balance with Ryan and McConnell, Sanders stated, "The president is a Republican, and absolutely I think ideologically that is a much cleaner matchup."